Hello everyone and welcome back to Stat3D5. We are now in week 4 and we will continue conversations about objects, in particular vectors, and we will discuss subsetting. Okay, so let's see here. So yes, the main important objects that we are going to discuss are lists, or otherwise known as generic vectors, and data frames. So in the previous week, we discussed atomic vectors, vectors like a fixed type, and we studied those in detail. And now we're expanding the generality to generic vectors, which can have mixed types, elements with that are themselves vectors, and well, you'll see the videos. And then data frames, which are going to be a very specific types of list that, as the name implies, will lend themselves over to data analysis, as you'll get the impression as you watch the videos. Okay, and then of course we'll look at subsetting, pulling objects out of these structures, these atomic or these generic vectors, and different ways of doing that, and productive ways of doing that, ways that can help you save time as you learn R and as you do data analysis. Okay, so we will, in this week, understand the difference between atomic vectors, lists, and data frames, create and use lists, create and use data frames, different types of subsetting, where these come in play, where they're useful, and then 6 different types of subsetting allowed in R, and understand the difference between preserving and simplifying operations. Okay, so all this will be more clear as you watch the videos. Again, we have our reading on generic vectors and subsetting, and if you've followed along with this course, you should probably try to skim through this first. Don't read it like it's a novel. It's not a novel, and if you don't have any context for it and you're just reading it, things won't be 100% clear. So read through it, then watch the videos, and then go back and read it again so that you really solidify what is going on. And then we have our lab 3 video, and I want to highlight this because this is going to be more of a demonstration on subsetting, and I won't be asking you to submit files. So watch the video, follow along, and you'll find out how to get the points for that. Won't be too tricky. Okay, so lab 1, quiz 1 in the past. You can still get points for quiz 1. You can still get 75 if you haven't done so, haven't completed that. Lab 2, there's still plenty of time to get 105%. I recommend that you do that, build in the points as early as possible. Many of you have, nice work. And then lab 3 and quiz 3 are posted, and quiz 3, 105% due Thursday, September 26th. So got some time for that, but you can start to see how now we're getting into the study stream of material where labs and quizzes will be finishing up as new ones are coming in, and then we'll start discussing exam 1 and the particulars of that. Not now, but it's getting a little bit closer. So keep that on your radar. And one little note. So for this week, my Tuesday office hours will be reduced by 30 minutes because I have a faculty meeting, unfortunately. And so it'll go from, my office hours will be from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. Champaign time. All right, well, I look forward to seeing you in office hours, on Ed, and in the videos. Let's have another productive week. Good job so far in the class. I can see that people are completing the assignments. It's looking pretty good. And if you need any help with anything, please reach out to us on Ed or show up in office hours. All right, take care. Bye.